Welcome to July 2026, same drill as before. I'm going to track the price development of some essential goods at various stores. So let's get going. Alrighty, let's start with eggs. Okay, I think we've found all the eggs on the different websites. Looks like Checkers, we're looking at $24.99. At Woolworths, we're looking at $26.99. And Pick n Pay is quite low at $19.99. But this is the same as in previous months. So it does not seem like much has changed. Let's move on to milk. Okay, we have all the milk, and you might remember from last time that I do not look at specials. So let's see. This first one over here, fresh full cream milk, is on special, so I'm ignoring that. This is chocolate full cream milk. I'm gonna ignore that actually. Then let's see here, Crystal Valley full cream milk. This seems to be the next best. That is $36.99 at Checkers. If we look at Woolworths, the first 2-liter full cream milk here with the lowest price is this one, $38.99. And then at Pick n Pay, we're also not going to take into account these two that are on special, but we will take this fresh 2-liter milk here at $34.99. Something interesting here on the milk is if you look here at the fresh full cream organic milk in Woolworths, you'd be paying $35.99 for 1 liter, but you get a non-organic fresh full cream milk 2 liters, double the volume, for just R3 more. Just shows you the price of organic products. Something else worth noting is we've got these specials here, the Pick n Pay full cream fresh milk, and also the low fat. Actually, you can see it's crossed out $35.99, but I think last month I had a price of $34.99. No, actually $36.99. So it's a bit weird that they went down to $35.99 and crossed that out and not $36.99. It might be an indication that prices have changed within the last few months, which I didn't pick up because maybe I'm a bit late with this video, I don't know. Next up is bread. Right, I think we've got what we're looking for. Some things to note here, the everyday white bread at Checkers is on special, so can't take that. You might also remember that the brown bread for some reason seems to be cheaper than the white bread. So the next best one here, 700 grams of white bread, is $17.99 at Checkers. We have the white bread, also 700 gram at Woolworths, for $21.99. And then we have the Pick n Pay bread at $17.99. Also, just note that I'm not taking these fresh loaves because they are only 600 grams. Let's move on to chicken. We're looking at the per kilogram price for chicken. Alright, I think I found them. So again, this is a special, which is $59.99 per kilogram. I won't be taking that one. And now the interesting thing is you have chicken in different portions, which are different prices. So it doesn't look like Checkers has a non-special chicken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it to the spreadsheet, but mark it differently so that I can see it's actually a discounted price, but I'll have to exclude it from the comparison, but just for transparency purposes I'll have it in. If we look at the whole chicken Woolworths, it's $64.99, and then the Pick n Pay one, I think we have a similar situation, just that the whole chicken is actually a marinated one, and I don't think that's really a problem. We're at $69.99, but obviously I'm not comparing apples with apples compared to last time. So this is an interesting one. I'm going to put in the price for a kilogram of this marinated chicken. So I did actually find another chicken because I did think it was a bit strange. I think on the Pick n Pay site the filters weren't working properly, so I've got this no-name whole chicken with giblets that I had before, and that is actually R54.99, which is the same that it's been the last 2 months, so I'm going to take that one. Last one is 2 liters of Coke. Let's see if anything has changed on this. Alright, so I've got the 2 liters of Coke. I'm not taking the sugar-free or caffeine-free, just the standard one. This one does say less sugar. Here we've got the original one, $28.99. Let's just see if we can get the original 2 liter here. 1.5. Why does Checkers not have the original in 2 liters? I do not understand this. Maybe I missed it. We've got the 0 sugar, 0 caffeine. It does say original taste though, and they've said less sugar. Maybe that's just a marketing thing. So I think this is actually the normal Coke, and they just have a different naming. So I'll take this one. And then you can see here the Coca-Cola Pick n Pay 2 liter we've got over here, $28.99. So once again, all of them $28.99. Okay, let's have a look at the results. Let's make a few observations here. First one is that nothing has changed on the eggs. Everyone's prices have remained the same compared to the previous month. On the full cream milk, we do have a change on Pick n Pay. Actually, I've colored this incorrectly. I should make that blue. Maybe the correct blue, that would help. There we go. So compared to last month, we've got a 5.41% decrease, which is interesting because actually it did go up temporarily compared to May. So Checkers has kept its increase that they implemented in June. So has Woolworths, but Pick n Pay has subsequently gone back to $34.99. Maybe they're just faster at changing their prices. If things change with the underlying costs, fuel, etc., I don't know. On white bread, you'll see we've got a change here. The lowest was Checkers at $16.99 the previous 2 months, and now we've actually got $17.99 at both Pick n Pay and Checkers, which, if we compare it to the lowest from last month, is a 5.89% increase. Just R1, but could make a difference if you eat a lot of bread. Chicken, Checkers actually last month already only had a chicken on special. Maybe that's a thing, that they just always have their chicken on special. It has gone down in price though by R5. but it's still not the cheapest. Pick n Pay is very consistent with the No Name brand chicken being $54.99 each of the months so far. And then on Coke, no change. May, June, July, that seems to be the most stable price that we have. Right, that's a wrap for July.